everybody, welcome back to my channel. Well, I haven't been on YouTube for like a fucking fat ass minute, but here I am, bitch. What's good? Today I'm gonna be talking about a story time that fucking happened at my house, and it's a crazy ass motherfucking experience. But hey, bitches, we all fucking go through shit. The ghetto motherfucking comes out. Oh fucking well. Well, let's start off with how it fucking cracked down. Well, everybody was fucking drunk. Like, let me tell you, everybody was fucking drunk. Like, everybody was fucking drunk, or else they were fucking high, you know? Fucking legal shit up in this bitch. But if you're not 18, do not fucking watch this video because I fucking cuss a lot. um, anyways, well, it comes down to point. We had a kickback at our fucking house, and we had a couple friends over. Like, I want to say like around 30 friends. There was 30 people here, around 30 people. And we were all fucking, well, they were all fucking drinking, you know, getting all fucking crazy, you know. Like, people drink and they get all fucking wild, you know, all fucking energetic and shit. And we don't judge on a person like that. Like, your fun was good. Like, your fun, let's kick it, you know. But this certain person, like, he started getting fucking rowdy. Like, he started motherfucking getting rowdy. Like, if nobody was gonna touch that nigga, if nobody was gonna touch that nigga, like, you do not come to somebody else's house disrespecting somebody else's house, you get me? Like, if they tell you chill, you fucking chill. But anyways, let's get to why I'm talking about it like that. But okay, this certain person, let's call him Bear. He was drunk. Like, he was drunk out of his fucking mind. And he started acting rowdy. He started fucking disrespecting. Like, we had a bonfire going on, and my brother's car was right there, so everybody was leaned against my brother's car, you get me? Like, everybody was chilling against it. But this certain person, like, he decided to be all fucking stupid and start hitting my brother's car. Like, they told him to chill at least like 3 to 4 fucking times. Like, they told him to relax, you know, and if not, he can take his ass home. You know, they told him, you know, if not, I can take you home. Like, if you're too drunk, I'll take you home. And he was just like, nah, you know, I'm cool. So there's this point where he socks my brother's car, dude. Like, he left a fucking dent in my brother's car, and he acted like it was funny, like it was all a fucking game. Okay, so they pulled his ass to the side, and they were like, you know, what you're doing is not fucking right, fool. Like, this is somebody else's house. This is not your house. Like, you can't be acting like a fucking fool in somebody else's house. Well, he thought he was all fucking hard and all fucking rowdy. Like, you know, when somebody acts like that, what happens next? Yeah, what you thought? He got his ass fucking beat. Like, he got his ass beat, and I don't say that's right or that didn't fix anything, because it didn't fucking fix anything. Like, it made everything fucking worse. Well, he got his ass beat, and he left. Like, he left bleeding. Like, I didn't know what the fuck happened, because they went to another spot where nobody was, you know, all behind everything. Like, I didn't know what the fuck happened. I just seen he was bleeding and he left. So it turns out people called the fucking ambulance, people called his mom, and people called the cops. Well, he went telling the cops that they jumped him. Like, nobody jumped him. It was one certain person that beat his ass because he thought he was the shit. Like, he thought he was fucking hard. So the cops fucking rolled up here. Like, they rolled up here getting fucking crazy, like, telling everybody, get the fuck on the ground. Like, get the fuck on the ground. Not even asking what the fuck happened. Like, they rolled up here like if we fucking murdered somebody, you know. So everybody got on the fucking ground, you know. Like, they were even fucking rude about it. They grabbed people and they fucking threw them to the fucking ground. So, like, I don't know why we got treated fucking like that, but the person that's, like, beat his ass took off. Like, that person took the fuck off, you know. So he didn't fucking have to experience anything. Like, we all fucking got thrown to the ground, got treated like we were fucking nobody, you know. Like, it was stupid. Like, till this day I fucking get so fucking mad, because how are you gonna treat somebody like that? Like, you're supposed to be there to protect somebody. Like, I know this shit happened in my fucking backyard, but like, ask questions. Like, ask what the fuck happened. But no, they went straight to motherfucking throwing everybody on the ground. And at this point, like, they were asking everybody for their name, they were asking everybody for their number, whatever. They wrote all that shit down, and my man was like, you're gonna say you're pregnant. you're gonna fucking say you're pregnant so they won't fucking throw you. It's gonna get me mad and I'm gonna get the fuck up, you know? So I was like, okay, you know. And right when they got to me, like, they grabbed me by my fucking arm, like, all fucking crazy, like, you don't fucking grab me like that. I'm a fucking girl. Like, this was a guy fucking cop grabbing me, you know? Like, grabbing me. Like, if he was my fucking nigga, like, grabbing me, you get me? So my mom was like, hey, don't grab her like that. She's pregnant. And I was like, yeah, don't fucking grab me like that. So he just, like, he was like, oh, fuck, you know, like, and he was like, all right, sit down. So I had to fucking lie that I was pregnant so that way I won't get fucking mistreated the way everybody else was getting treated. Well, I don't know. I think I was the only girl outside because all the other girls like came inside, you know. And there was one girl that came inside my room, and I thank her for that because she came inside my room with my kids. You know, my kids were already asleep. Like, it was late at night. My kids were asleep, and she came in here. You know, she stayed in here and until, you know, they told her to get the fuck out with my kids. And I fucking appreciate you for that because, fuck, like, nobody's gonna do that, you know. Like, I didn't even get to come inside with my kids because they fucking had me out there on the fucking ground with, like, fucking bullshit. But anyways, yeah. But yeah, my mom goes out there, like, she's like, what's going on? You get me, like, what the fuck's going on? And they tell her, get the fuck on the ground, get the fuck on the ground. They grabbed her, they literally fucking grabbed her and threw her on the ground. And me, as a fucking daughter, like, dude, anything happens to my mom, I'm there. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's my mom, and anybody can fucking relate to that. Like, I was like, hey, what the fuck, don't fucking throw her. And she was just like, no, no, mija, no, mija, déjalo, déjalo, déjalo. Like, she was telling me, no le digas nada, no le digas. Because she seen how they were getting grabbed, and she was like, no, like, fuck no, don't say nothing. So turns out, I'm sorry if you guys hear noise in the back because it's my daughter, you know. But turns out they took everybody out from inside, bro. Like, they took everybody out. My brother-in-law was asleep, and they literally fucking got him out, told him to get the fuck out, like, threw him on the ground because they thought he was somebody hiding, and nobody was hiding inside the house. It was just girls inside the house, and probably my cousin because he was asleep already. But it turns out they threw everybody outside, you know, even my kids. They threw my kids outside. Like, my kids are kids, you know what? The least thing you could do was, you know, leave them inside or tell me, you know, can you get somebody? Or no, like, no. Luckily, my sister rolled up and she was like, all right. And my mother-in-law was already outside, so she took my kids to my mother-in-law, and my mother-in-law waited out there until all the cops left to make sure we were okay because they made it seem as if we killed somebody, you know. Like, people talk so much about how my house, somebody murdered somebody at my house. Like, nobody murdered anybody, you know. Like, some person was just drunk and started acting up and got his ass beat. Like, that shit's normal, you know. But that person went talking about how we fucking, well, the person jumped him and this and that, and we had weapons here and we had this here. Like, dude, that, you don't do that shit, bro. Like, you don't fucking do that shit. But anyways, that fucking happened at my house, and till this day, it doesn't turn me upset or gets me upset, but just gets me mad. Like, how we invite people over to our house, like, we open our doors for everybody. Like, we're good people, you know. Like, we're good people, we're loving people, and we'll open our doors to anybody, you know. Like, I'm not here to say what they did to that kid was right, because from what I heard, he got his teeth knocked out. I mean, that's something you gotta live with, and I'm not saying that it's a good thing because it's not, but I mean, you obviously did something. You obviously did something to get that in return, and that's none of my business. But what is my business is I could have got my kid taken away. I could have got CPS on my ass. I could have fucking, like, you put everybody through fucking a lot of fucking shit. Oh, and then to add, the kid that they tased, he wasn't even 18 yet. He was still a fucking minor. Like, they treated him like if he was older, but he was still a minor, and he got tased. And if you see in the clip, he was already getting on his knees. He was already bending down, and they tased his ass. So cops are fucking dicks, bro. Like, these Woodley cops ain't shit. Like, honestly, they ain't fucking shit. And honestly, they don't give a fuck. They'll grab you. They'll fucking... Dude, like, that day, I felt so fucking harassed. So fucking gross, because that cop literally fucking patted me down and grabbed from my boobs to my private part. Like, Woodley cops ain't fucking shit. And I'm telling you guys, that's what happened in my house. And people can go talk about how ghetto I am or anything like that. But I'm not... I am ghetto. I don't give a fuck. But everybody has their ghetto fucking moments. You guys can talk down or you guys can relate to what the fuck happened. But that's my experience of having my house raided. Luckily, nobody got arrested that night. But the guy who...
They can't do that. We'll pop her. Oh my god. Who they get? Tell them they can't do that, bro.